Hello guys, welcome back. And I want us to take a look at gold. What are my expectations for gold, and where do I see gold in the next couple of days, especially this week? What am I expecting on gold? For me this week, I think I'm going to be expecting gold to buy, and the reason I'm expecting buys on gold is simple. So let's go into it. Presently, gold has been on uptrend for a couple of while now. Gold has been trending to the upside. Now, I think this is the last trend we are in. Higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. So presently, from the most highest view, which is 12 months, price has not closed. 6 months, price has not closed. 3 months, 3 months, price has not closed on 3 months, but we have an inverted pin bar, which signifies a sell pressure pushing price from here back to here. The percentage was very high, which this remaining months will determine. So we have 14 days left to determine the close of this candle. So let's go down to monthly. Monthly, we have, this is a bearish engulfing candle. We have let's say an hammer here, but through it all, in here we are expecting a higher high, and we have gotten a higher high. We are looking forward to get a higher low. So from monthly, we have made a new higher high, which we might be looking forward to getting a higher low. All right, so let's go down to weekly, which is the immediate trend. Now weekly says something different, and that's why I said I'm looking for buys. Now weekly, we are currently on the last weekly demand, which is the last leg of the buys. This is the last higher high, higher low, before price got to this monthly zone. Now when price got to this monthly zone, we saw this first rejection. Price came back to this zone, and we saw another rejection from this zone, which changes the character as what? As a retracement for continuation for this zone. So this zone now, as we see, this zone presently is still reacting here, and price has fully closed inside. Now we see an inducement here. Price came in and immediately didn't close inside, push price back to complete this retracement sell to continue. Now inside internal range, now this is external range. We have higher high, higher low, higher highs. So we are expecting the weekly higher low, but internally we can see that we have a retracement coming down, which is the weekly change of character happened here. We have lower internally, we have lower low, lower high, lower low. Now since this last lower low has completed all the sell setups here, because all sellers have been completed, now what I'm expecting is to see buys to this zone, or buys to take out this zone to form going back to the new ultimate. So the buys is of two scenario. If we look at the weekly zone, The weekly zone just got mitigated, meaning that we are targeting this all-time high. But if we look at price from higher time frame, after making higher highs, we are expecting higher lows. So my first target for these buys will be this low here. This low here will be my first target. And when price gets to this low, I will patiently just wait to see if price will break out and retest this low. Now price might be over calculative. Price might break out, and instead of giving us a formation to enter, price I need a formation to enter like this. Price might just break out and impulsively sell. So we have two scenarios in that case. But presently in the current view, this high has been taken. So I'm expecting more buys at least to this zone. So buys to that zone should give me at least how many pips? That's about 134 pips, which is not bad. So let's go down to daily and see how we could maximize these buys. Now you can see from daily we are still selling, we are bearish, and this is the last unmitigated zone. If this is the last unmitigated zone, I will still love to see price buy down to this area, and price can tap into this unmitigated zone from the daily before I start looking for sales. But for now, price has not done that. So let's go down to 4 hour. 4 hour. What do we have on 4 hour now? This is the last lows on 4 hours low that price is reacting to. This is the last lows. Now we're looking for buy setups. If you're looking for buy setups, come in. Which area should we be looking for buys? Now this is the last low. This is the last low also on 4 hour time frame. This is the last low. Now last low, price turned around here. Price turned here. We have a change of character that happened here. Price turned here. One. Price make a significant reaction in this area, which is 2. And this area also serve a purpose. So in these 3 zones, I want to see price give me a reaction in either of all these zones. I'll just wait to see reaction. Then the reaction I want to see is to long this guy to this daily view. So this is where I'll be looking for to target, and I want to see a good entry so that my stop can be at least, this is about is this 45 pips? This is about 45 pips, which is not bad. So this area is the area I'm looking forward to seeing price buy to. That's why I said I'm looking for buy. Now let's take it to MT5, because sometimes trading view candlesticks are always different. So from MT5, same view from the weekly. we've completed the sales. So let's go down to daily. So daily is around here, and I don't want to put zones, so I'm still looking for buys. Sorry, daily is around here. I'm looking for buys in this area. Then let's take it 4 hour, which is the same thing I was looking for. There's a change of character here. One. There is another break of structure here. Two. So we have two zones presently here. Two zones here already. Okay. So this is the two zones. So we've broken out and the breakout happened around there. So let's see if price will come back to this area or this area, then give us a buy to this area. So the only thing I'm looking forward to is price coming down here and I buy to this area. So that's the same thing that is happening here on gold, and presently I'm just looking and just let's see my fib first, because this is where we got a change of character. So my fib is saying I should buy from this area. So let's see how price will react though. Let's see how price will react, but fortunately I'm looking for buys presently. That's everything I'm looking for. I'm looking for buys. So this didn't make a double top, so I couldn't say I'm looking for sell. And in fact, anytime my trend is bullish, I don't want to buy, I don't want to sell. So I'm only looking for buys on gold, and I will stick to my buys. I'll wait for price in either this zone or these two zones. So these are the two zones I want to see price on gold. So for now, I'll just still pause as the market has really been slow. We have a gap here, so this also helps confirm that we need to fill up this gap. So price might fill it up and start pushing to the upside. So it depends. Whatever the market is going to give us, we are ready. We are just waiting for the market to come up with what he wants to do, and we follow suit with what the market has given us to trade with. I think that's that for now on gold. Let's just be on an alert for buys as price will get to reaction points, and we would love to see reactions. All right, thank you guys for now. Do like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.